Hi everyone. Okay, so I just came back from F1 Korea. There's someone outside my window coughing really loudly. That scared me. But so I just came back from F1 Formula One Korean Grand Prix. So it's in my city or my town, Yeongham, and it's actually in Samho up. So I had to take a bus from the bus terminal here all the way to the bus terminal in Samho, and then from Samho take a shuttle, which was free, provided by F1. So take a shuttle from Samho station all the way to the actual track. And once I got there, I did maybe 10 minutes of walking, and I got to my section, which was section C. My friend Josh was there waiting for me, Asian squatting, as he put it. And so we got some food while we were in line. Our other friend, Jason, who I didn't know was going to be there, just showed up and kind of got in line with us. So we sat at the same place. My row was, so I was in section C, row 27, block 27, row 14, something like that. But I was all the way at the top of like the very last place where you could sit, and it was pretty awesome. So this is my first time F1. I'm not a fan. I only originally got tickets just because I wanted to go see 2 p.m. I found out later though that yesterday EXO performed, which made me really sad because who doesn't want to see EXO? I really wanted to see them perform Growl, but you know, I watched it on TV instead. So, but today 2 p.m. and Sister performed, but more on that later. So I went to the race. I got there a little bit early, so we got food, we sat down, we waited for a bit, and then the actual race started. They did a practice run first, and then the race started. It was 55 laps. So 55 laps. I don't even know how much time it took because, to be honest, I didn't stay the whole time. I wanted to get a seat to go see 2 p.m. and Sister, so my friends and I left maybe around 4:30, and the actual races were supposed to end around 5. But I know that it was the German guy, Vettel, I think, that won the race, and he was ahead of the pack the whole time. Like, from the minute the race started, it was pretty clear that he wanted it and he was going to get it and he was going to win, so he did. And I felt bad for the guy in last place because he was in last place pretty much the whole race too. One guy's car actually caught on fire. There was like smokes and huge flames and everything, and you see the guy just like get out of his car, walk away like nothing, you know, like, oh, this happens to me all the time. And you know, he just kind of walked away from his car, which was, I was scared. I was just like, oh my god, his car's on fire. But he was cool. And a lot of other people came really close to crashing. I was sitting right at the section where they had this really intense turn. It was pretty sharp, and a lot of people came close to crashing there, but they actually never did. It was intense though. Like, I was scared a lot of the times for these people, but thankfully no one crashed and everybody made it through, and it was pretty awesome. It was so loud. I didn't think it was like super loud, but my friends Jason and Josh were sitting next to me and they had earplugs in. I had no earplugs in, and I was fine with it. Like, I was screaming half the time, so my throat kind of hurts, but they were good with it. I mean, they were kind of like, oh, it's loud, earplugs, but I think it was okay. And, I mean, it was a pretty good experience. Like, I would never have gone if it wasn't for 2 p.m., but I'm glad that I did go, and I'm glad that I did get to see. It was really cool. And there was actually, you'll see in the videos, I think, because I filmed a bit of it, but there was tons of mountains around the whole circuit, and on one mountain specifically, which was to my right, you could see like people like climbed the top of the mountain and camped out at the top, and you could see people like sitting at the top of the mountain just getting a free show. So that was pretty cool. But anyways, there's some footage to come, so just stay tuned, and it will come right now. Okay?